Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew from Saltsys, and I'm starting a new educational series. So, today, what we will be doing is setting up a ParrotOS virtual machine for TryHackMe. Now, I'm using VMware Workstation Pro. You can use VMware Workstation Player. You can use VirtualBox. I'm going to be installing the VM, not using their imported one. So let's get started. We want to create a new virtual machine. I'm just going to do typical. For the installer disk, we're going to use Parrot Security 5.0.1. It's auto detecting it as Debian. That's correct. So let's continue. I'm going to say, I'm going to give it a name. And we're going to have its location. Okay. Maximum disk size, 20 gigabytes is not enough. I'm going to give it 40. I'm going to split the virtual disk into multiple files. That's fine. And then we are allegedly done, although I'm going to customize the hardware. 2 gigabytes of memory, not enough. I'm going to go with 4. I'm going to leave processors as 1 just for right now. You can change it. I'm going to leave host settings at who cares about a virtual printer, a network adapter. That's fine. And USB controller, yeah, that's fine too. All right, so we're going to finish. So it's going to do this, right? We're going to power it on. I'm going to do Control Alt, get rid of that, so we got more room. We're going to try/install. It's going to do its little boot up. Then we're going to get started. Now, I generally, when I make little tech videos, um, I don't normally cut them. I just want to kind of show you like how long something should take. My machine's about average quality, so maybe a little bit longer. I'll go back and add some video bookmarks so you can skip through waiting to install things. This shouldn't take too long though. Like, uh, okay, but so it does boot into a live CD. I should let it boot before clicking things. I'm gonna turn turn the. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna turn the sound off. We're gonna install Parrot. You can use it like this, but if you're using TryHackMe, you want to install it. So we're gonna install it. We're gonna just double click on this. Welcome to the installer. Okay. We're gonna select our time zone. Mine is always fun because they don't have mine. Um, they don't have my geographic location because of how the time zone uh, system works. Okay, we're gonna check our keyboard. I want to say default is fine on a VM. I'm gonna double check. Actually, I'm gonna double check the delete key. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna double check tab. Yeah, it does its thing. All right, we good. So we're gonna erase the disk. Um, we can I guess verify that you see your VMware virtual disk. Yes, should be the only one. Um, so we're going to erase the disk and I'm just going to do swap with no hibernate. I don't plan on hibernating this machine. Now, it is recommended that you throw some swap on the VM, um, just because We're not going to encrypt the system. No point. And I'm going to leave the default bootloader. It's going to install to dev SDA of VMware Virtual S. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do name. Just going to do Andrew. I'm going to do a different login name though. Name of the computer. ParrotOS. Salt. And we're going to do a password. It doesn't, since you're doing a VM for like educational purposes, I mean, best practices throw a really long password on there. Actually, I should probably do that. There we go. There we go. We can do login automatically without asking for the password. I'm going to do this on this VM just to make my life easier. Okay, now we have the summary. We're going to give it a once over. Looks good to me. We're going to install it. Pretty simple. In the next video, we're gonna work off this VM. So if you want to follow along, you can. I'm gonna customize my environment a little bit for TryHackMe, which really doesn't involve it involves setting up the VPN, which is really simple to do. You don't have to muck around with VMware Workstation stuff. You can just install OpenVPN through Parrot. But I'm gonna like set some configuration options that you may want to set. But yeah, so this image should unpack. And we are just going to chill. You can skip ahead to the end, although I can't really foresee having to do anything else. Like installing ParrotOS on a VM, even if you use VirtualBox, is very easy. Like they offer a VM image, and I kind of question why, because this doesn't take that long, But I mean, props to them for doing it, of course. But yeah. Now, while this is installing, I can click around and look at things. And I'm going to do that for my later video. Making sure I got all my tools. Qt GUI for Nmap. I have not. Sorry. I'm gonna click on this and look at this. I want to see this. I hope I don't break things. What is this? Whoa. Is this new? I'm used to using Nmap and like just straight up just regular Nmap, and then when I use excuse me, when I use Windows to do some of the stuff rarely, I'll use Nmap, or I'll just use ZenMap. But huh. Oh, this is not new. Wow. Props to Francesco, I'm going to butcher this name, Sessione. Wow, that's actually really cool. All right, I'm gonna have to show this off, because I'm gonna do some TryHackMe walkthroughs. Excuse me. All right, so this is gonna do its thing. Might take a little bit longer. So what I'm probably just gonna do is end the video. But what I'll say is, when it is finished, when this is finished and it's like, yeah, do the reboot. Essentially, now I want to say on VirtualBox, you're not going to see this prompt. On VMware Player, I believe if you're not paying for VMware Workstation, you get like the free version. I believe it'll still show this. What you want to do is when you're done and the OS boots up, hit I finished installing. Now, I could be wrong here, so people can correct me. But I believe what it does is it just removes the Parrot ISO. You don't have to manually remove the disk from or sorry, you don't have to remove the virtual disk from the disk drive. It just kind of does that, which is kind of cool. But okay, in the next video, I'm going to go over some configuration stuff. And then I am going to set up OpenVPN with TryHackMe. I'm going to talk a little bit about Linux if you're new to it. I'll show you how to navigate it a little bit, or maybe I'll break that up into a separate one, actually. But we'll go from there. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you all next time.